Court has dismissed one of two petitions filed by Gujarat riots victim Bilkis Bano against the release of 11 men who raped her and killed several of her family members during the 2002 communal violence. In the dismissed request, she had asked the court to review its May 2022 order that told the Gujarat government to consider the convicts' release plea. Her other case, which challenges the very ground of the release, is not immediately affected by this decision though. A detailed order wasn't yet available. The 11 convicts serving life term walked out of jail on August 15 as they were granted premature release on account of good behavior under a 1992 policy by Gujarat's BJP government with a nod from the Union Home Ministry. The latest policy says gang rape and murder convicts cannot be granted early release, but the Supreme Court agreed with the argument that 1992 policy, which had no such exceptions, applied to these men. That 1992 policy was technically in effect when the men were convicted in 2008. Challenging this, Bilkis Bano had also argued that Gujarat was not the right state to take a decision as a trial was held in neighbouring Maharashtra. The trial had been moved to Mumbai on Supreme Court's instruction in 2004 after Ms. Bano said a fair trial could not be held in Gujarat. After the men had served about 15 years in jail, one of them went to court asking to be considered for premature release as per the policy of lifers. The contention reached the Supreme Court, which told the Gujarat government in May this year that these should be considered. Less than 3 months later, the men walked free and have since settled back into their lives. One of them even campaigned for his daughter, who became a BJP MLA in this month's election that consolidated the party's hold on power. Ruling Gujarat for almost 3 decades now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was the Chief Minister at the time of 2002 riots. The BJP has defended the policy decision, with its leader even hailing the men as Sanskari Brahmins. Its leaders were on the panel that recommended that release that was also approved by the Union Home Ministry headed by Amit Shah, who recently cited 2002 as a year when we taught rioters a lesson. Now, as Ms. Bano's petition challenging the very decision of Gujarat government, it was adjourned last week as one of the judges, Justice Bela Trivedi, withdrew from the case. She did not specify why.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.